Alive and kicking to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And our idiom today, our expression is alive and kicking. Now, this is kind of a fun idiom or expression. It's been around since the 18th or 19th century, late 18th, early 19th. So it's been around for hundreds of years. Excuse my throat. And it means, of course, to be alive and well, doing, you're in good condition. Everything's going fine. You're in good health. And it wasn't until the 1960s that this idiom came to mean a denial of someone's death or demise, right? I experienced that in 2010. I was alive and kicking, not so much kicking for a while, but alive after I had a sudden cardiac arrest. Well, this idiom was originated by fishmongers when they were hawking their wares at the fish market. And they would say that their fish was alive and kicking. And by 1850, this was already considered a cliche. So it's been around for a long, long time and used by a lot of people. And of course means that we're going strong, we're continuing, we're doing things that we need to do to create what it is that we want, especially with respect to building and growing and supersizing our business. So my question for you today is, what makes you feel most excited, most curious, most alive and kicking about growing and building and supersizing your business? What do you love to do? What are the things that really get you moving and flowing and give you the energy to grow and build your business? For each of us, it's a little bit different. I, for one, love nerdy things that have to do with growing my business. Processes and systems and automations are what excite me. How things work and how we can make them better and consistent, those are things that I've always been interested in. Ever since I was a little girl, I was that kid taking apart clocks and little mechanical things. And I noticed my second granddaughter does the same things. She has to see how everything works. And I think it's fascinating because I was curious and adventurous that way. So what are some ways that we can use this in our business? How do we keep our business alive and kicking? Because our businesses go through ebbs and flows. We all experienced that during the pandemic. There were times and there were a lot of businesses that weren't alive and kicking. They were shut down in a dead stop. And if they didn't make changes and look for different ways of maintaining and growing and building their business, they're not in business anymore. A huge number of businesses close every year. And I think for a lot of reasons, but one is because we lose our excitement and our enthusiasm about the business that we're in, the people we serve. And one of my favorite ways to stay excited about my business is to be curious, to learn from other people, model other people, and then find things that I'm curious and excited about as I'm growing and building and supersizing my business and helping other people to do the same thing. I get excited helping other people build their businesses. So, again, plan, do, check, act. Planning, I like to plan for my business. It excites me. Some people don't. So find someone who, you paint the vision and and the excitement, and find someone else to do the detailed stuff that you don't like to do. I am not a detail-oriented person. It's hard to believe, but details are not my thing. I don't mind doing and making the structure, but I like someone else to come behind me and say, okay, well, these are the steps, all the steps we need to do to make that thing happen. So I guess I'm more of a big picture gal, and we're all different. So figure out what you're strong at, focus and do those things, do more of those things, and then find ways to keep things simple by creating systems and processes that make it so that you don't have to do the things you don't like to do, or so that you can delegate or hire or outsource the things that you don't like to do. Because there's always things in our business that have to be done, but it doesn't mean that we have to do them. It also doesn't mean that we have to learn how or know everything about how to do them. I would say the most successful business people I know are those that know what needs to be done and what the outcome and the results should be, but they leave it to people that are more interested and more knowledgeable in the details of how to make that happen. And the how to make that happen is up to the people that they delegate to. So curious? Are you alive and kicking? Is your business alive and kicking in 2022? And will it be in 2023 and beyond? I've closed businesses. Some of them didn't survive. Actually, a lot of them didn't survive. And so we have to know when to grow and build and supersize our business and when to change direction. Have an awesome day. I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business today? Have a great day. I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.